And I'm going to start some gallery view tonight so I can see all your lovely faces. Tonight we're going to be talking about vision. I'm not just talking about it, but we're actually going to be doing something about it. We're going to be creating your vision. So something that I do on a regular basis is I meditate every morning. And in my meditation, I mean, it can change from day to day, but usually what I do is I visualize my goals. So I visualize me actually living the vision that I've had for a really, really long time. And so it's really important to be seeing it, feeling it, hearing it, smelling it. So bring all of your senses in, because when you're doing that, it becomes real. And then you start seeing it way more often and your brain starts believing it, that it's actually true, that right now that is your current reality. Because how many of you guys actually want, can someone just answer Api? She's just asked a question in the chat. Yeah, how many of you guys actually want your current reality for your future? Anyone? No one? I know, I can see Dom shaking her head and Aisha's shaking her head. So is Rachel. Okay. So then what we need to do is we need to be changing your current reality. So teaching your brain that your current reality is actually not your current reality, if you know what I mean, because your brain has no idea what is fantasy and what is reality. So we need to tell it that this is the reality. Okay. So, and we're going to do this in a number of ways. So one of the things that we are going to be using is essentially practicing doing the same thing every day. So bringing something into a routine. And we kind of did this when we did the Bob Proctor abundance thing way back. Aisha will probably remember. I think Don was part of that as well, and Kieran. But first of all, what we're going to do is we're going to find what your vision is. Now, a vision is kind of like a goal. But with a vision, you are bringing in your motivation, you're bringing in past experience, and you're bringing in any kind of beliefs that you're carrying with you. And we've just got to be really aware that those negative limiting beliefs that we've got there are not going to help us with our vision. So we've got to replace that with a positive vision that we want. So I want you to start writing down as many things as you possibly can that you want in your life. And you can start with something simple like how you want your life to change. So if you don't like your current reality, what is the opposite to that? What is it that you would be doing in the new reality? So for me, I have a vision that we are in our beautiful home. I've even seen I walk through my house every day, my new beautiful home in the country. I look out at my gorgeous view, and we are getting in my little, my convertible, and we're driving to the airport to get on the plane to travel to go overseas. So that is part of my vision. Daily. So think about what is it that you really want and start writing those things down. Now, it doesn't have to be things. It doesn't have to be a house or a car or whatever. It can just be something that you're doing. It might be that you want to be spending more time with your partner or your children, or that you want to be traveling, or that you want to be, I don't know, you want to have time for something that you love, like a hobby that you don't have time to do because you're working all the time. What does that look like? So write those down. So, and we can see these as a goal as well. So, you know, the other thing that I visualize is I visualize me standing on stage doing my NMD speech. And so I see everything, I hear the cheering, I see you guys down there cheering while I'm on stage, I hear music going. So you've got to really get yourself involved in every part of it. So it might be that you've got a vision for what you want this business to look like as well. So it's every aspect of your life. What is it that you're wanting? Hi, Api. My darling. So we're just writing. So at the moment, honey, we're writing down everything that you want. So one of the things that I asked everybody is, do you want your current reality to be your future reality? No? Well, then what you want to do is you want to write down the opposite of that. So if you had something different in your future reality, what would that look like? What would you be doing? What would you have? How would you be showing up every day? Who would you be hanging out with? You know, what does that look like for you? Because you want to create a picture that this is my life, right? This is my life. Because right now, you don't want this life. I mean, you want aspects of it, but you want those aspects to be better. So you want to improve on that, and you want to have more than what you've got right now, right? And by the way, it's okay to have more. It's actually good to have more, because the more that we want and the more that we want to do, the more it's going to expand our mind, the more it's going to grow us. And that's the whole reason why we're here, is to grow ourselves, is to evolve our souls, right? We're here to evolve. So we're writing those down now, because once we've written those down, I'm just going to repeat it again. Sorry, guys. I'm going to repeat it for Megan. I love all these head downs and writing. This is so good. I loved it when I did mine. I just wrote and wrote and wrote and wrote and wrote, and then we're going to formulate it into a picture. So once you've written all those things down, we're going to formulate it. Hi, Megs. Hi, Megan. Hi, darling. So what we're doing at the moment, honey, is we are, I just want to ask you a question. Do you want your current reality to be your future reality? No. Right. So what then does your future reality look like? So what is it that you want? So think about where you're at now, and if you don't want what you've got right now, what is the opposite to that? And then start writing that down. And it can be everything. It can be, you know, how do you want to feel? Who do you want to be hanging out with? What do you want to have? Who do you want to be? Where do you want to go? Everything. I'm sorry, I'm going to have to repeat myself again because Amira's just coming in. Oh, maybe I should start these at 8 o'clock instead. Maybe I should say 7:45 and start it at 8 to make sure you all get in. Hi, Amira. I don't know if you can do this or not, darling, but we're just asking everybody, do you want your current reality to be your future reality?
Fuck no.
I'm so glad you said that.
You won't be like, yeah, I love it.
Okay, so then what we're doing here then, honey, is we are turning that around. So we're going, okay, so if you don't want your current reality now, what does that look like? What is the opposite of that? And write those down. Do you have Carter at the moment? He's not noisy. Okay, well, he's quiet. So make the most of this opportunity. So just write down everything. So who do you want to be? What do you want to have? How do you want to show up? You know, who's in your life? How do you feel? All of these things, because what you want to do is create a story. We're going to create a story around that. And when you've got a story, we're going to do something with that daily, because you're going to make this happen. Okay.
I'm going to do the task later. Okay. But I'm just going to sit here and listen. Like.
Yeah, okay, I get it. I'm surprised you're on here, but it's nice to see you. Okay, so how's everyone going? Are you pretty much done? I know Aisha and Dom and Rachel have been writing, and Sheena have been writing for a while, so, and Kieran. Just give me a thumbs up when you're done. Oh, you're done, Sheena. Thanks, darling. Rachel's done. Okay. Okay, so then what you want to do is you want to formulate it into a story. So if you have a look at all those things that you've written down, have you got a picture of what your life looks like? Don's done as well. What this life that you've created will look like, or if you've got lots of bits of different things. Maybe if you want to share some of those things in the chat. Or you can even come off mute if it's easier. Oh, Dom, so what you've got to do, honey, is to have a look at what you've written down and see if you've got like a picture, like a full picture of your life, or have you got lots of little bits that are different? So maybe if it helps, you can kind of come off mute and kind of share some of those things. Because when you look at all those things, often if we're talking about feelings and we're talking about what we have and what we want to do, often they kind of will correlate. So if we're, for example, like for me, I'm traveling with my hubby and I'm feeling really happy, really peaceful. And so that's all part of it. And so feelings are really important because you're going to bring that in to what we're going to be doing daily. So spending more time with the people in our business, that's one of those things. Do you want to, so what other things have you got, Rachel, in your, on your list, honey?
What other things have I got? So owning my own home with me and my dog, not having to work a day job, the ability to travel and visit family, time freedom to do more volunteer work, 4-club business, seeing more time with the woman in our business, ability to take mum to Australia, more delicious food and recipes, and feeling of satisfaction but willingness to continue growing.
Right, so that's really awesome. So what you could do with that is you could actually see yourself walking through your home. You can see your home with your dog, you can feel really relaxed, really happy, and you can see yourself going out and spending time with your friends, with your family, traveling, even getting in the car and driving, or, you know, just spending time with the team. So traveling to Wellington or whatever that you want to do. So that is part of it. So a lot of that is related, and you want to bring the feelings in as well. So does everyone get that? You understand what that is? And if there's some things in there, so when you look at your list, you're going to look at it and some things you're going to go, oh, you know, that's okay. I don't really need to visualize that. But some things you're going to go, I really want this. Like the desire is really strong and you really want this. So you need to focus on that one, those ones the most. Those are the ones that you want to bring into your visualization, because you have too many things that are too different. It's going to make your head kind of spin. You know, it's not going to give you a peaceful visualization. It's not going to give you a peaceful picture that you're going to be carrying with you. So does anyone need any help? Come off mute if you need some help with anything. Yeah, go for it, Megan.
Yeah, I still struggle with yeah, kind of the vision. I don't really know what I really want, so forming that is a struggle. And I think it's more the details, because, you know, I have sort of discussed this with you a little bit before. You know, my husband and I do want self-sustainability and all of that, but that's probably just a small part, and it's not really what I want, I guess, specific to my business, if you know what I mean.
You're not necessarily just talking about your business, we're talking about your life. What do you want for your life? Your business is a vehicle to help you. Yeah. That's what your business is. So if you're visualizing what you really want in your life, then your business is going to help you to get there. So that means growing your business to the point where you're able to have that. So if you want that sustain, because I know we've talked about this, the home in the country, so that you can live a sustainable life. See that, Megan. I visualize that all the time, honey. So let's hold that picture in your mind. Okay. So that's a really good one to start with.
Okay.
Anyone else? Everyone else kind of got a picture of what it is that you're bringing with you?
Sorry, Tanya. So just to clarify, so now that we've got the list of things, we're basically just focusing on the particular ones that are really prominent and visualizing what those mean to us every day.
So visualizing you walking through your life doing those things or having those things. That's what you're going to be doing. You're going to bring that to life as if you're living it right now in this moment every day. That's what you're going to be doing. Okay, so like when I was telling you how every morning I visualize me walking through our home, seeing our home, driving. I'm in my little convertible with Pete, and we come up to the gate, and we're driving up this beautiful long driveway that's tree lined, and then we get to the top, and then there's our beautiful home, and we get out of the car and we go through the front door, and I see the stairs, and we go upstairs to the bedroom, and I see the view, and I come back down to, I see everything. It's all part of it. I see it, I feel it, I feel the peace, I feel the happiness, I see the beautiful light, what we like, the Scandinavian look home. We see the gorgeous view out the window because we love lots of windows, big, lots of a beautiful view, lots of gardens and fruit trees. And, so that's what I'm walking through. And then we're getting in the car, we're driving to the airport, we're sitting in the plane, we're going away overseas, and I'm excited. And, so it's bringing those feelings in. So you want to see everything, but you want to see it on all of your senses. You want to feel it on every level of your senses. You want to get those smells too. Like if you've got your favorite flowers that you're growing in your garden, smell them. What do they smell like? Actually feel the grain of the banister as you're walking up the stairs, or the countertop in your kitchen, or the leather on your steering wheel on your car, or the coolness of your the new swimming pool that you've got, whatever it is. Feel everything and sense, bring it in on every sense. And bringing those feelings is really important too. So what we're going to do is I'm just going to take you through a little meditation. So that's why I'm saying it's going to be a little bit hard for you ladies that are at work, or if you've got children around you at the moment. But I just want to take you through a little meditation so that I can help you walk through this life that you're going to create. And honestly, I do this for no longer than 5 minutes. You don't have to spend hours doing this. This is just a 5-minute meditation. And now, I've been meditating for so long now that it's easy for me to kind of get in, relax. But the best thing for you to do when you first start a meditation is sit and just drop your shoulders. Drop your shoulders before you do anything else. Because if you're sitting up here with your shoulders all tense, you're not going to get into that nice relaxed state. And then you can start breathing and breathing and breathing. And then just kind of focus on your breath. And that's what we do to start with, is just focus on your breath. So I'm going to just put some music on. Now, hopefully you can hear. Oh, by the way, I found this really amazing thing on YouTube. There's did you know there's a live meditation music? What do they call it? Here, I'll show you. It's very cool. Look at this. See that? Live meditation music on YouTube. It is so cool and it plays it all the time. It's really, really nice. So I'm just going to play that and hopefully you ladies can hear it. So how many of you have a home in your vision? Just Rachel and Kieran and Dom? Yeah. Uppy, do you? Well, Megan does.
Can you repeat that question, Tom?
Do you have a home in your vision?
Yeah.
You do? Okay. What about you, Shanes? I don't even know if you're there. Okay. Because what I will do is Aisha's probably, you're not going to be able to do this meditation, are you, darling, because you're working? Yeah, okay, that's all right. You don't have
I'm going to try.
Okay, you don't have a home in your vision though, do you?
I got one.
Oh, you've got a
But I
home.
want to make it pretty.
Yeah, okay, great.
Yeah.
Well, that's great then. Let's make it pretty. All right, so we're still going to walk through your current home and it's going to be prettier, all right? Exactly how you want it. So what I'm going to do is I'm just going to put some meditation music on. Hi, Angel. Sorry, darling, you missed this, but we are recording, so you can watch it back if you want, because you might want to do this. And then I'm just going to take you through this meditation, just listen. Tell me if you can't hear, okay? If you can't hear anything, please just let me know. Can you all hear that? All right, I just want you to close your eyes and drop your shoulders right down. Just let them completely relax. Put your hands in your lap and let every muscle in your body completely relax. Can you all hear me? Right, thanks, Karen. Now I want you to focus on your breath. Take a big deep breath in. And as you release that breath, relax every muscle in your body. Let it drop into your seat. Another big deep breath. And release. Again, relaxing every muscle in your body. And one more big deep breath. In and release, relaxing your entire body. You should be feeling really heavy now. And now relax your breath and just feel every breath in and out. Be aware of that breath going through your body. Be aware of your feet on the floor. Feelings in your body. And now we're going to walk through a new life that we are living right now in your current reality. I want you to see yourself walking up the driveway. You to crunch. Into your shoes. Can't hear me?
I'm sorry. It is really hard. You're fading in and out between the music and your voice. It is really freaking hard to hear you. So either turn the music off so we can just hear your voice.
Is that better?
Please.
Is that better? Can you hear me now?
Yeah, it fades in and out.
I'll turn the music off. Yeah. Okay. So now I want you to walk up your driveway. Feel the ground under your shoes. Feel the breeze on your face. Feel the sun warm on your face. Look around you and what do you see? What does the outside of your home look like? Take it all in, taking the smells, taking the sounds. Now there's your front door. Look up to your front door and open it. Go inside. What does it look like? What do you see? What are your floors? What's on your walls? What colours do you see? Just take a good look around. Take it all in. How does it feel to you? Is it peaceful? Is it full of laughter with your children? Can you see people around you? Do you have stairs? What is it that you see? Reach out and touch the wall. What does it feel like? You're going to explore your home. You're going to walk through every room, one at a time. And you're going to take a all in. See, what does your decor look like? How does it feel? Who is around you? Who is enjoying this with you? And if you need to, take your shoes off so you can feel the floor beneath your feet. What is it that's on the floor? What do you have on your walls? How big are your windows? And what is your view? What do you see? How are you feeling as you're walking through your home? Are you feeling excited? Are you feeling happy? Are you feeling peaceful? Are you feeling grateful? Feeling so much gratitude right now for this being your current reality, or having this beautiful home in your life, surrounded by these beautiful people. Now you may have a vision of someone new in your life. They're there with you, sharing this with you. Is it your partner now? Is it a future partner that you know that you want, who is here in your life right now? Is it your children? Is it your grandchildren? Is it your friends? Your family? Your pets? Who do you see around you? Now you feel so accomplished as you walk through your home. You did this. This is your space that you created. You did this. Your visualization every day, knowing is exactly where you want to be, exactly where you are right now. Now you're going to go out of your house. You're going to get into your car. And you're going to go visiting. You may want to go to the airport. Catch a plane to fly out somewhere. You may want to go out and have a coffee with your friends. You may want to go for a walk in the park with your dog. You may want to drive to another city for a weekend away or a week away. This is your life. You can choose where you go because your time is yours. And everything that you are doing, feel how you're feeling. You're free. You're happy. You're peaceful. You're grateful for where you are right now, for what you have right now, for all of this that has been gifted to you. All the sensations of the breeze on your face, the sun in your body, the smells in the air, the sounds around you. And then as we come out, we feel a huge sense of gratitude for everything that you have right now in your life. And I want you to go back to a time where you felt immense gratitude. Something's happened in your life where you felt a huge sense of gratitude and love, overwhelming love. Go back there. Feel it now. Feel that. And now bring that to where you are right now, in this moment, in this life that you are visualizing, that you are manifesting. And feel this immense love and gratitude right now. And now I want you to start to wiggle your fingers and your toes. And you can open your eyes when you're ready. So if you want some beautiful meditation music, go to that live YouTube, it's amazing. You just put in meditation music in the search and it pops up. And it just keeps going. And it's the most peaceful, calm music. Doesn't get interrupted by ads. So you could sit in that visualization for longer than 5 minutes if you want to. You can visualize anything you want. But if you've only got 5 minutes, just go there and see the same thing all the time. But the most important thing is feeling those feelings, especially gratitude, feeling gratitude. So who found that relatively easy to do? Yeah. I think if you're used to doing meditation, it's quite easy to get yourself into it. But visualization takes practice, and that's the thing. It's not something that you can just doing and it's not necessarily going to fit you with a glove. So it's something that you've got to practice. And like when I talk about how I see myself walking through my home, I've been seeing myself walking through my home for about 2 years. So I know it's happening. Now I can see everything in my home. I can see all of it. If I drew a picture, I could actually draw a picture of what it looked like. That's how much clarity I have around what I'm seeing. And that's just because I'm doing this every single day. And sometimes I add other things into it as well. I can add other mindfulness in, I can bring in my I am statements, I can bring in prayer into my meditations too. But as long as you're bringing in that visualization every day, and you're really grateful for what you have right now, it'll happen. It'll happen. It really will. Yeah, go for it, Kim.
I have a question. I know you're really busy. I really love it when you do walk us through meditations, but I have found that when we do it this way, there's interference. At some point, is there any way possible that you could just record yourself and make a voice note or something, or put it recording and put it up on the Soul Tribe chat? Just because you're really good at what you do, what we do, and it's amazing, but just because of the internet and stuff, it's a bit wides in and out. So yeah, that's my only request. Please.
I can do that over the weekend if you want, Karen, if it helps. Do you want me to do that specific meditation, walking through the house? And so, you know, the other thing is too, obviously, this was just an example. Like, I don't want to take you guys off somewhere that's not relevant to you. So I wanted to make it a home, because obviously the home is relevant to all of us. But, you know, you can go off in anything else that's part of your vision, that's part of your story. You can do anything else. So if there's anything specific that you want me to add onto that, like, I don't know, how many of you have travel in your vision? 3 of you. You don't have travel in your vision, Dom? Nisha, okay. Yeah. So Dom, you're okay with this though, eh? You could do this yourself, eh, honey? Because I know you meditate regularly anyway, don't you? Yeah. Okay. Cool. All right. Well, what I'll do then is maybe I'll put a travel thing in it. Would you like that if I popped you know, you're going to driving to the airport? And because that's what I do. I'm actually in my convertible. So I want an Aston Martin convertible. It's my dream car. I've always wanted. So I see myself in this with Pete, and I see myself driving up my driveway, and we've got this beautiful big timber gate, and it opens up, and then we drive up the driveway, and we park the car and come to the front door and go through the house, and then we go back out, and there's a taxi waiting, and we get in the car, we get in the taxi, and we drive, and we're on the highway, and we're driving into the airport, and then we're the airport, and we've got our bags, and we're getting on the plane, you know. So I can have that. I can add that into the meditation if you want, just everything that I do, if that would be helpful. Does everyone want that in the meditation? Yeah. Megan? Yeah, that would be helpful for you, wouldn't it, honey? Yeah.
And like you said, also, you know, remind us what you see, what you smell, what you touch, taste, etc.
Yeah. Well, the other thing is too, you could have like this beautiful cake or something on your kitchen bench. You go, oh, there's a piece of cake there, and what does it taste like? You know, so that maybe someone else has baked for you. Maybe, you know, that you've got your kitchen kitchen bitch, but you know, you've got your someone who you pay to look after us, because that's what I do. I've got someone who does all my groceries for me. They do all my gardening, they do all my housework, you know, and they prepare all my meals, and they've baked this beautiful cake for me, and it's so delicious, you know, and it's just the way I like it. It's all whole food, you know, they cook exactly the way I want to eat, you know. So remember, this is your life, and get excited about those little things, because it's that excitement that's going to bring it. It's all these beautiful feelings and emotions that you're going to bring up that is going to make this happen for you a lot sooner. So I can add that in if you want. I can add in the housemaid, and the, you know, if that's what you want, I can totally do that, because that's in my dream, that's in my vision.
Tanya, could you please add in, because I think it's really relevant to most of us, going to conference, because I think, like, when I look at my goals, and one of my visualizations is seeing us all together as a team at conference, and like something that constantly kept coming up for me when you were saying, like, you know, I feel that feeling of ultimate love, and that's where I kept going back to, was like, every time I'm with my team and every time I'm around all you guys, that's when I feel that immense love, and that's when I really feel connected. Maybe I think that's often a goal for most of us, like going to conference and that.
Well, I think maybe I can just make it general. and you can use it for conference. So you can make it going somewhere, and then you can use it maybe going to conference. Because when you get on a plane and travel, you can travel to anywhere. They can say, where are you going to? Where are you traveling to? Because at the time, I see myself traveling and I see myself at different places in the world. So it's up to you where you can see yourself going to conference, and you can see yourself at conference surrounded by people. So that's a really good point. Cool. Okay. Awesome. That was fun.
Magic. Thank you.
You're welcome. How did you get on, Aisha? Working in meditation. Did you manage to get any meditation in?
For like maybe 2 minutes. But that's all right. That's all right. I'm going to do some more meditation when I get home.
I love your commitment. It's great. It's great.
Yeah, just shove it in there somewhere in between patients.
How about you, Dom? Did you get any in? You did, yeah.
Yeah, I did. Yeah. Cool. I was driving an Audi, so yeah, lovely.
And I tell you what, driving an Audi is a really beautiful car to be in too, just saying. That's what we drive. And it's like, honestly, cruise control. It's like drives itself. It's amazing.
You've got to get in the Range Rover. Sorry, ladies. Range in it. Just saying.
That just shows how different everybody's dreams are. I was in a farm ute. I was like, I'm gonna be, because I love the Ford Falcon kind of thing, but I'm also like, let's be practical about where you're living and your situation. You gotta think about the ute here. Can't just
man, never mind the practicality. Let's just beast out. I just want a car with some mean ass sounds. How about that?
Right,
Well, maybe I had my farm ute for like daily stuff, and then I had my Falcon and shed for like, going out. The nice car put aside.
Yeah.
Think of that when I was visualizing.
You can drive anything that's not practical on the farm though, Rach. Just remember that.
I can, but I don't like to have non-practical things. And if I was to have a Falcon or something, I wouldn't want Nala going in it. I wouldn't want it covered in dog hair. Whereas, if it's a ute, then that's fine.
Yeah. And it doesn't matter. Like often my brain comes in and it goes, it's not realistic for you to have an Aston Martin convertible. What the hell's wrong with you? Like, get out of that whole realistic thing. You can dream as much as you want. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter that Aston Martin's like $200,000 for a car. I mean, to me, that in my past, I would have thought, well, that's a waste of money. It's just a car. Why would you want to spend that much money on it? But honestly, if you've ever driven a car that's worth a lot of money, it's luxurious. And it is so worth it just to be in it. Mazda CX-5. No, European cars are the bomb, Megan. Jet cars don't have a patch on European cars. All right, lovelies. I'm going to love you and leave you now. Have a great evening. Anything red means rims. I go, rims? Is that what it is?
Anything red signs with mean rims.
Yeah, Tan, you've got to at least have 20-inch rims because you've got to be a baller.
Yep. I was thinking
20
like
inch.
22, but
What's good about a Volvo, Kieran?
Oh, you're going to have a baby. Volvos are the most safest car on the planet.
Oh, the old Volvo. Yeah.
But it's the new Volvo, not the old Volvo.
Yeah, the old ones are ugly.
I thought we were being realistic here. If you can have a baby, you can have any kind of car you want. We don't have to be realistic.
Right, you got a dream, baby girl. Why did that dream?
I don't want to be a bloody Volvo driver.
Oh.
You can have anything. You can have a convertible, Megan. You can do this.
I'm with you, Megan. I don't want to Volvo.
I tell you what are good family cars though, because I've heard a lot of people say it. Ford Territories are really nice family cars, but it's whether you want to drive. It's whether you're a Ford kind of girl.
I've had a full territory and they rust a lot, so I wouldn't recommend a full territory.
Mm.
Well, see, it's funny because that's what my uncle used going back and forth to the mines and they're over in Queensland, and they've got quite a new one, and they use it all the family like they absolutely love it.
Oh, got to go with
Dream
foreign
away.
ladies.
So I will.
I'll look into it further.
Your challenge now for every morning is 5 minutes of visualizing your life, your current reality. 5 minutes every morning. Yeah, find some space. I know you've got busy lives, but if you can find some space, even if it's like a toilet break and you take 5 minutes in the toilet, honestly, just do it. And so that's your business time. Think of it as your business time, but also your you time, right? Okay. Okay. Bye.
Bye.